completely sober the whole time until it started just like also going on. Oh my god, I hate that. I wasn't even thinking.
Not a Haley thing.
Me? Does that work? I don't have my.
Now
so
it's captured on video. The Reiki and there's a lot happening.
Cheers, Reiki.
Did you see it, James?
No, when they said they were going to dress out, I'm like, okay, bye.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see it until it's on you.
Oh.
I agree. I don't want to see it either.
Just like beautiful skin and eyelashes.
No, and that's how you're
Okay.
look at me. It's makeup roll.
Always.
Yeah, really natural.
I was like, shoot about my makeup. We're not starting off the year.
And it was literally like,
You've told me that before.
And then give me your card so I
really
can put it on
love all of
Instagram.
that. Like there's everything is so stunning. Beyond.
so sad. I'm really still not live my life this way.
Yeah. You don't think it should be a little bigger? No.
Let's do some mascara and
Okay.
see.
Okay.
And take it from there real quick.
Their makeup is amazing. And you're right. You were so right about the nose.
Yeah, I love it. In the background, like just minding his own business. But like you could tell me it's just a preference.
Yeah, I mean,
I blame it soda and drink.
it's so nice. Like Upper East Side, whatever. I went once. I spent 9 hours. And like not how I came.
No.
Like this can't be my like John of Arc.
It's the nicest
like,
thing.
I know.
I look so different.
All I'm eating is straight bread.
It's good. It's better that way.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all good.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down and see like maybe so. I was like, I'm not.
Nice.
All right, look around at each other. Look at Mariel. Perfect. So pretty.
I'm so lucky.
I'm the luckiest.
Oh, don't get emotional. No crying.
Yeah. Wait, can I have my good side?
Yeah.
I'm the bride. I'll give it to you every other time.
She doesn't. Better.
Are you listening to the photographer?
No, I'm listening to Mom.
Always. Gorgeous. So cute.
Let's do a huggy one.
Oh my gosh, so cute. All right, look around at each other. Oh, so cute. Oh, oh, perfect. Perfect.
You don't want to squat?
I
Right?
would prefer not.
Look around at each other. Look at Mariel.
We'll figure it out. Sorry.
Everyone scream! Woo!
Find your way.
Nice. Is he gonna cry?
Yeah. Just you guys wait for the tears. They're coming. Why not? Oh my god, why can I not see? There we go. Enough fussing.
Enough fussing. Perfect.
Okay.
Are you good? Model them.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Now I need my sticky tape to hold this.
Just a little closer to you. Yeah, like that.
Keeping my belly button.
You look so good.
Slowly, kind of like. Oh, that one's my favorite. That one looks bad. That-
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Okay.
could even have
Go
them
ahead.
all.
Cool.
Dang, girl. Beautiful. Do it one more time, but loose, like relax your hand so it's your fingers.
their eyes.
Eric's gonna be like,
I know.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
the hold up is beyond as having them.
Alright.
Who said long must be right?
You are stunning. Holy shit. I've never seen that.
Everyone wave to Drew.
Oh my god. That is not even normal.
Oh my god.
Insane.
Bring your flowers just a little closer to your belly button. And then look at
I got you.
Wow. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna cry. I don't want to let go of you.
I can't cry.
Oh, sorry.
Love you.
Love you too. So beautiful.
Oh wait, I have a card for you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Look at this day.
I know,
Could you, it's
unbelievable.
beyond.
Yeah. Amazing.
Insane.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I don't have my earrings. I guess my mom has them.
Mom has them, yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, I love your earrings.
Oh, yeah. No, they're not.
Love you.
So much, I love you.
I love you so much. Thank you for the best day of my life.
Okay. Have a great time.
Yeah, bye. On to the next.
Yeah.
You look gorgeous. You look, my heels are sinking,
I
so just
know.
give me a minute. You look gorgeous. You look gorgeous. I didn't know we
Kind of
Wow,
long.
it's very long. So funny, is it the dad? Do I need glasses?
Because you know we're gonna get Robbie.
Okay, it's
Okay.
really long.
So
We
sorry.
did Amy and
That's okay.
Scott stay.
Okay, and then we'll have Mom and you step
Kind
inside.
of movement for the video. And look at each other.
Yeah, I'm having Kate come up.
Smiling. Tell her how beautiful she is.
You're so beautiful. You are so beautiful.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Kate, they need you
Get ready to not injure myself.
Wet. Please take it easy with running.
Oh, I will certainly take it easy.
We were bred for this.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm friends with Mariel and Rob, and we're here to play kickball. Yeah.
Woo!
Hi, my name is Flora Solomon, and I'm here because I love Robbie and Mariel. Woo!
Get on base.
Be smart. Let's play smart. Line drive.
Is there bunting there? Bunting is allowed. Big bucks, money ball.
Get on base.
All right, Jake. Is everyone ready? Nicole, I feel like we don't have good coverage right there.
One up, one up.
Yeah.
Got him.
Line drive, line drive.
That was a line drive.
That was good, Dill. That was really good.
Oh, it's a bounce. Oh, Brian, keep this up. But if you are going to kick it,
Yeah!
Oh, that's so pretty.
And this is in November.
Yeah, that looks so different than when we're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
really fun.
we were considering Napa for a wedding.
Wait, where are you getting married?
My
friend just went to one
Where?
At Beverly Hills Hotel.
Also, but the big thing is that I have to shut down.
No, no, I can't.
Yeah, Haiti, that was my take. I wanted like a brand new place. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Because it's fast paced.
Oh my God.
It's super exciting and exhilarating.
And you never know
What
who's
you're
gonna, what you're gonna get.
You never know.
I like to just watch them play.
To sit this one out because we just got back from the tournament in Japan, the National Kickball Association. So we're gonna let them have their fun, but if we got in there, things would get a little bit too intense, right, ladies?
I don't want to embarrass anybody out here. Especially Robbie on his
It's Robbie's day. We'll give it to him.
Take it, Donnie! Take it, Donnie! Oh! Come on! You should have slammed. Come on!
Yeah, Jake's throwing tough pitches. Yeah, no, we're switching up the pitcher. Oh, Henny. Let's go.
Yeah,
this kid hits the gym for a reason.
There's girls in there. Get in
What
there.
are these pitches?
Yes,
These are brutal pitches.
All right, Al. Mark.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
Nick, you're up. Do better.
Guys.
Two outs.
Run it. Hey, no lead. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah!
Damn it.
There we go, bud.
Is this a picture? Oh, hi. I'm Robbie's dad, Scott. Nice to meet you. He's a beautiful, nice Christian man, and he's very long. You know what I mean? Like father, like son.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
And I love him very much. Thank you.
Well, we're not asking you guys. No.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
See?
Oh.
Two fouls. All right.
3,000, you're out.
Oh my God.
Do you want one? I'm like, I'm okay.
I didn't know they've never seen
All right,
that.
it's all right. Good inning.
Tumbles were creating a very sad room.
5-6.
They had an inning.
Does someone else want to play? We gotta kick the ball to where they're not. We're not gonna lie if I go again and going for a home run.
No bounce.
Come on, go.
Oh, they're very happy. People off. They have double the amount of
They have too many people.
Justin, why don't you go so that someone
George, you go.
He's very athletic.
Guys,
He is.
Am I up? I think I led off the second, right?
A for effort. We love you, Robbie and Mariel.
We love you guys so much and so happy to be here with you.
We love you, and this is going to be the best weekend ever.
I agree. Love you.
I'm just kidding. I love them. They're the best.
Bob and Mare, can't wait for tonight.
Bob and Mare forever. We love you.
Love you.
You need to go what?
Oh, am I on camera?
Small bird.
No, the kid has hands. You gotta appreciate it.
All right, small boss. All right. Nice.
Yeah. Just full on recruited this guy out of nowhere.
They're everywhere.
All right, Brian. You know what to do. Mariel.
Good rip.
All right, here we go.
You gotta have awareness.
Okay. 5 minutes. I want to see how our team does here.
Okay.
Feel pretty happy. Good vibes out here. Excited to see Bob and Mare finally get wed. It's been a long time coming. Kids can't keep their hands off each other. And it's going to be a great night. That's all I got.
Oh, I wish the drone was here for that.
They missed it. Give him another one. Go do another one. Come on, go do another one. It was a foul.
Whoa.
Oh, sticking the glove.
Got this.
Go out.
Just kick it to the left.
Do not peg her.
This guy's in.
Mariel and Robbie are getting married.
I know you want bigger things from me, but I feel like this should be someone else's job.
That's got some heat.
Whereas it's like not about it.
You're making them blush.
When Matt and I went, which was literally like an hour, Matt was not. When I first moved here. Matt was coming in from like also the gym. We looked like not put together. They just didn't want to show us rings. They were like a point that just like stopped. I was like,
It was so hard to kick it right. The field is fully covered.
Both Jewish.
All right, I also got all you these. Spiro, I'm going to put you in charge of giving these out.
No, it's okay. Sometimes photographers will come in at like the end of the buffet and I'm like, it's really just not what this good as it did.
But it was insane.
Photos are for you.
Oh, you ready for this?
Smile.
The photographer last night told me I gotta stop doing the finger guns in every picture. I just kept being like,
Wait, the wedding planner when they were like, it was not here.
yeah, finger gun everywhere.
Wear definitely your own cap. I'm probably gonna comment you the top. Where?
Oh, thought you meant this.
I'm sure there's a lot of that.
Our situation is pretty bad, but like there's this year, which is when I had the most success of my career.
We were all
And Robbie was an integral part of my development of my golf skills, of course. We played together.
Your anger
We
management.
played together at Hudson Hills many times in high school. That's all I have to say on this topic.
Robbie and Mariel, this is the greatest place. You guys are the greatest couple ever. I've never met anybody with more best friends who love them so much. We're having the best weekend, and we love you so much. Wishing you amazing life together, which we know you will have. Love you. I'm famous.
Cool.
It's just. Look, it's all. I'm gonna get that frame.
Yeah, you should.
Good question.
Well, they were like having lunch and they weren't there. I don't know. Great. Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Mike.
Okay, I'm just gonna write this down.
Revik.
We're in.
Wow.
We made it.
What a
Lovely
place. So what are you up to? Seriously.
His album.
Currently. Nice guy?
Lovely guy.
Lovely guy?
Some of my biggest friends.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
great. Really, really good dude.
He seems like a nice guy.
He's really one of the nice dudes.
Not like old country twang.
Can you stop play? I saw him play this week. It's really fun. Yeah, you know, it was in the Bowery Ballroom even. So it's really fucking cool. Because
Hey Mike, you said you figured out how to do the button thing, right?
yeah.
New buttons through there, through the back, and then you just use those as the buttons. And there's shirt buttons as well.
Okay, keep going. Put that shit through that hole.
What's up, man? Just learning how to use buttons.
That's Jake is figuring that out.
Very complicated.
Well, I mean, I could take the day off, but if I'm gonna take some of the days off. Well, I think one of my companies is gonna go bankrupt, which is so cool to see. Like, it's not good, but it's a really good thing.
Oh, see?
I think the one I was.
Yeah, you get married, Rob? I have
Don't open it now.
Let's not do it now.
You think definitely not now?
Definitely not.
Wow, it looks really good.
Alright, should we get dressed?
Well, let's do it.
Yeah, you guys should get dressed.
This is a very inexpensive bottle, actually.
Yeah,
But it is his favorite.
This is like, I think this was $11.99.
Now I'm gonna wonder at every wedding, like, did that guy do that? Did he have one in his pocket the whole day?
Are there any like
He's gonna put 'em
towels?
back
Because
on.
I'm sweating.
So he told me.
Yeah, that's like, bro.
I remember the first one.
No.
East Canton Golf Club.
Robbie, they give you a mustache in this thing.
Yeah, and also.
Robbie, can I actually?
So this is.
There it is.
Wow. Is an S. Scott Horowitz.
Okay.
All right. AJ. Or AS. Aaron Smallberg. Steven Todris. David Spira.
I don't know how to work with this. Yeah.
I love people just do it where it
Straight
kind of
up.
like just sits, like you fold it.
Yeah, you should hit a. I'll show you some.
Sabbath on that, yeah.
Like this? Jay-Z.
Wow,
Don't you just make
love
pocket?
Pretty much. Then I mean, I like. Yeah, that's
Can you
enough.
text that? It's 204.
How are we looking?
What time's the first look?
We're gonna leave the three of us and you in about 10 to 15
For the first look?
Yes.
When do I do the groomsmen pictures?
So that's gonna be after, so all your dudes are gonna stay here, we're gonna pick them up at 3:15 and we'll do group photos after that.
Got it.
Robbie, just gonna turn this way a little bit. Just kind of keep your face towards that nice light.
How many film in a movie?
No, you're fine.
You want to throw some tissues in your pocket, by the way? Not kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have this?
I'm not joking.
Yeah,
I can't cry.
You're ready to mingle?
Oh wait,
So
sorry.
just turn, yeah, turn it this way. There you go.
I wouldn't let. I'm up?
Yeah, me here. And like fix his bow tie. Listen to that.
You look great. Oh, that's. The problem is we're not going to be able to get consistent.
Yeah, that's like.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me get my watch on.
This is very touching.
You look beautiful.
So tender.
We do any opposed ones? I also have. Can I give you a couple things to hold?
Absolutely.
Wait, this is my flask for pictures.
Okay.
I got this morning.
You got it?
And then these I want to change into after the ceremony.
Okay.
And this is when my eyes get dry.
Okay, got it.
I actually do think that
Whatever that is.
Let's ask Robbie. Robbie.
I like the initials out better.
This is harder
I
to
need
do.
to cut my.
In my opinion.
Me too.
Flat.
There you go.
Jimmy, does it look familiar?
Let's see that.
The bow tie?
Let's see it, stud.
There's no other.
How we doing?
Well, the K is confusing.
I don't know how, like, one time, like, actually, you're ready.
Dylan, show me.
Lauren, why?
Hey, I did run it by.
Oh my God.
You don't got that breast shirt.
Yeah. Oh damn! Look at that.
Romantic.
I did not.
Very
How do I do this
yeah,
thing?
I like that.
It's nice, right?
It's nice.
How do I do this?
I don't know how I can do this.
Okay, I'll ask.
We have your best.
The first page, left-hand side of the page, I'll look at it.
You just have to cut the thread once.
It's just one thread.
One thread.
I want this to be Hey, what are you doing, bro? He's got me spilling on myself. That's not a good look, but cheers.
Oh, we got a pinata.
There's the pinata.
Okay. Take it one more. It's not yours, is JL. Yeah, their names.
Let me throw this thing. Let's go.
I'm already crying.
You ready to rock?
Maybe not
They don't know what we're doing. How do we
I did a little try.
Get your
Oh. Come on, tighter. Good. It's pretty dark.
Show the watch. Show the watch.
Hey, having a good time. Are you having a good time? Having a good time. That's what it's all about, right?
I'm like Submariner. Yeah. I've been wearing it for a long time.
Yeah.
My dad got it.
Oh, you did. Yeah, we know. Robbie's not here. We're not actually from this place.
He is outside.
Oh, Robbie's still here?
Look at that moose. You kill that animal?
You think it looks bad? No.
Stand up. Stand up.
And for us, it's like
This is their first wedding.
Yeah.
That's early.
You can walk down the aisle in a couple weeks.
Can we see the first look?
I don't think so.
This is great.
My face looks a little fuzzy.
No, but it's a good thing.
Oh my gosh, you got it.
This is
You got a stash. Everyone's got an Xbox.
I got the Xbox. Yeah.
Why does Himless have cereal in his?
I have a question. Was we ate cereal together. Was the artist Mexican? Who did that?
I truly wish I printed the original version of Schneider. It looked like he was in food.
So that came out well.
It fucks up my feet. I'm dealing with that right now.
Pick up one.
Ran fast. He's very good. And then he was like, let's just walk to get.
Are you playing the same? She's marrying someone not Jewish, and they just wanted it to be.
He's got a bone though.
This is you?
No, that's Dylan.
Yeah.
He's got that bone.
Why is that?
Because he doesn't throw bones. He doesn't give anyone.
And the bow tie.
And the bow tie. I love it. Feel good though?
Feel good.
Have a good morning?
I don't care. Whatever you want.
You guys are fine.
Smiling, looking at Robbie.
Oh, Robbie. Don't turn yet.
No, turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. You look amazing. Are we allowed to do this?
You guys do whatever you want.
I'm crying all afternoon. You look amazing. So.
Yeah, what do you think?
Wow, it's really happening. Can you believe it? I love you. It was good. I got to like enjoy the place. It was fun. I was getting ready.
To having
You
your
should-
thing.
No, don't pull it. It's like part of it. Wow.
Good first look, guys.
Thank you.
Good?
Alright, I need a minute. Bye, Mariel, see you out there. Nobody can see it.
We are unwrapping
bringing out
the tuba right now. You guys want to sit there?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Hi everyone, I'm Rabbi Matt Reamer. What an honor to be here and there, both places all at once. So we can sort of center ourselves and be present. Why don't we start with a little exercise, if you don't mind, before we actually get to the ketubah part. Why don't we offer Robbie and Mariel some wishes of their future together before they actually have their ceremony. And so if everyone could, who wants to, shout out a 1 or 2 word wish for the couple about what you wish for them in their next stage of their journey together.
Babies.
Good health and happiness.
Laughter.
Yeah.
Always
Health.
make each other laugh.
Good.
Joy.
Lots
Joy.
of love.
Okay.
Good luck.
Big wins.
Nice, big wins. I like that. Me too. So, anybody else want to offer anything?
Patience and understanding.
Oh.
Good word.
Very good.
The truth of the matter is that you are with the two of them because you matter to them. And so the wishes that you just offered, the two of them actually become not just their responsibility to live out and become true, but your responsibility as well. You are a very important part in their lives, and so the wishes that you offer them, you maybe not the babies part, but the wishes that you offer them, You get to play a role in making that happen. We all are a part of the role of this journey. So I want to wish you a mazel tov. And it's important for you guys, and we talked about this the first time we met, is that you wanted to actually honor family members that are no longer with us. This is a sacred moment. This is a moment where we get to reflect not just on where we're going and hope and dream about where we're going, but where we've come from and the people that helped us get there. This is actually an opportunity for everybody that you are with to think of their own loved ones in their lives. So I'm going to say some names, but before I do that, everyone can just take a few seconds to think about those in their lives that are no longer here, what helped them get to this moment that they are at right now. And then I'll say the names that Robbie and Mariel will offer to say out loud. And then we'll offer a memorial blessing. And so the two of you have asked me to remember altogether Henry Austin, Florence Austin, Peter Kessner, Myra Horwitz, Sanford Horwitz, and Raymond Shapiro. And in their memory, I offer them this blessing. God, full of compassion, dwelling in the heights and in the depths, grant perfect rest under the wings of your presence to the names we hold in our hearts, our loved ones who have entered into eternity. They have found refuge forever in your eternal presence, and their souls are bound up in the bond of eternal life. For you, the everlasting God, are their inheritance. May they rest in peace, and together we all say, Amen. So, correct me if I'm wrong, there's a veil that's being lowered, correct?
Oh, I think I forgot to bring that. Oh,
Oh,
there,
no, it's
yeah.
here.
Well, it's not the right one, but, well, I'll use it. We'll use it. I had to get two veils because my veil didn't have something in front, but, okay.
And are you able to attach it behind you?
Yeah, like that.
Kinda.
Well, actually, I would more securely, but not in front of you yet.
Someone behind me, can you help?
Perfect.
Yeah.
She's ready.
It's okay, we're gonna be the hair professionals.
Okay.
So now, if we could just take the actual veil, flip it behind so it's not lowered yet. There you go. That's right.
It's a big one.
That looks like a big one. All right, Robbie, I'm going to ask you to stand up. And you have that blessing, I hope?
No.
See your face. Oh, now I can see your face. All right, so you don't have that blessing. I'm going to ask you to repeat after me.
Okay.
While you lower the veil. So first I want you to hold it up, and it looks like you'll need some help because that's a nice big one.
He's got it.
All right, and you're going to repeat after me. Oh God.
Sorry?
You're going to repeat after me. Oh God, who has created
Oh God, who has created
a possibility of joy and love
a possibility of joy and love
between two people.
between two people.
I turn to you in prayer
I turn to you in prayer
as I am about to enter into marriage.
as I am about to enter into marriage.
I thank you for her
I thank you for her
who is about to become my wife
who is about to become my wife
and for our affection for each other.
and for our affection for each other.
May I find it within myself
May I find it within myself
to be a worthy husband to her.
to be a worthy husband to her.
Our marriage be marked by happiness
Our marriage be marked by happiness
and mutual devotion.
and mutual devotion.
As I place this veil
As I place this veil
over my bride's face,
over my bride's face,
I stand ready for the responsibility
I stand ready for the responsibility
of marriage. Amen.
Amen.
All right, Mariel, now it's your turn. You're going to repeat after me.
Do I put it on her now?
Not yet.
His arm's pretty tough.
Wait, we need you to repeat that one more.
O God, who has created the possibility
Oh God, who has created the possibilities
of joy and love between two people,
of joy and love between two people,
I turn to you in prayer
I turn to you in prayer
as I am about to enter into marriage.
as I am about to enter into marriage.
I thank you for him
I thank you for him
who is about to become my husband.
who is about to become my husband.
And for our affection for each other,
And for our affection for each other.
may I find it within myself
May I find it within myself
to be a worthy wife to him.
to be a worthy wife to him.
And may our marriage be marked
And may our marriage be marked
by happiness and mutual devotion.
by happiness and mutual devotion.
As this veil is placed over my face,
As this veil is placed over my face,
I stand ready for the responsibility of marriage.
I stand ready for the responsibility of marriage.
Amen.
Amen.
And now you can lower it carefully.
Wow, it's a big one.
And so now we're going to get your witnesses.
We got him.
Should I leave this here?
Yeah, you can leave it there if
Okay.
you don't mind.
Someone needs to relieve Alex, and someone else needs to hold.
And who's ever holding the phone, could you just show me the ketubah so I can take a look at it? If you wouldn't mind zooming in on the lines for signature.
Yeah, it's bride, groom, 4 witnesses, and rabbi.
Got it. So obviously I'm not there, so we'll have to figure the time for me to come and sign it. So do each of you have 2 witnesses?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to ask is, Mariel, who are your witnesses?
Nikki Volpert and Evan Saville.
All right, so Nikki and Evan, why don't you step forward? And what I'd like you to do is, I've allocated each of you to just speak for about 30 or 40 minutes. Sorry, wait. For just 30 seconds, I want you to, I want you to talk about why you are willing, because of how you know, why you are willing to affix your signature to this document, and what you open. I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but I'm sorry. I want you to just introduce yourself.
All set. Hi, Nikki Volper, bridesmaid. I think that Robbie and Mariel are truly like the epitome of 2 people who are meant for each other. I think, as I've said to them earlier this week, I think they're the perfect combination of making each other laugh and always being there for each other, but also pushing each other to challenge themselves every day. And I think that's all you can ask for in a couple. And I think you guys are the perfect example of what Robbie and I hope to be next month. And I'm just so honored truly to be here helping officiate this.
So did I hear that Nikki just said Robbie?
Different Robbie. It gets very confusing.
Got it. Okay. Go ahead, Evan.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Evan Saville. I've known Mariel for our entire lives, the whole Reese family. It's so incredibly special and meaningful for me to be able to do this with you guys. Robbie, like, you're the perfect guy for her. You guys are the perfect couple. Everything that was said yesterday was just, I loved listening to every word, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys.
So I'm gonna ask Nikki and Evan to affix their signatures in the first 2 witness lines.
No. I don't do that. Here you go first.
Do that. The first one. Wow. Very nice. Oh my gosh. Why would you do it in Hebrew if you were me?
Can you send my name?
Word. Wow.
You know, I try my best. I've been practicing.
I asked the right person.
It's gonna be there forever. I mean, the pressure's on.
That's true. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. It'll be we'll have it forever.
Mariel, I'm gonna ask you to sign where it says bride.
Woo! Go back.
Oh wait, I guess my current.
Reese for now.
For now.
Pause for a second.
Now we're going to invite him, I think it's Nicole and Alex, right?
Yeah.
I need to be up more before the ceremony so they don't shake.
I'll take this.
Yeah, let's move it over. Other come over here. All right, we're good.
Okay, so whoever wants to go first, Nicole or Alex?
I'll go first. I'm Nicole Berg. I didn't really make another speech. Oh, another speech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to middle school and high school with Robbie, and though we were friendly and pretty good friends in high school, I think we became like best friends when we lived in the same apartment building, and Robbie would come up to our apartment every day in his bathrobe and hang out and shoot the shit, and then he started dating Mariel, and Mariel would join once in a while when she would come to visit, and just getting to know Robbie so well that first year out of college, and then Mariel as well, has been like an absolute pleasure. And we spend every summer together for a long weekend, and it's also incredibly special to always spend time with them, and I just love them so much, and I can't wait to see what life brings for you guys and to live next door.
Yeah, get her back to New York.
So, I'm Alex. Nicole pretty much said all the same things of how I know Robbie. And I mean, it makes me really emotional just to be able to even see them together. When we first met Mariel, we were living together, and we were very nervous about who Robbie would bring home, and we were like questioning him, like, are you sure she's good? Like, we never met her, but asked a lot of questions, and Robbie's like, I swear. And the second we met Mariel, we were like, all right, I mean, we did trust you before, but she's amazing. Yeah. So I'm so happy for you guys, and very excited for your future.
Thank you. So why don't I ask the two of you to sign in the second set of witness spots? And then Robbie, you can sign your name where it says groom.
All right, beautiful.
So we're going to do two more things. One is everyone can wish them a mazel tov. They are officially engaged. You're kissing her. All right, no problem. I didn't see it. It's fine. What family do we have with you today?
All immediate family is right here.
So could I get immediate family to come? I'm going to do something a little bit different right now that I don't.
It's okay.
Because I'm not there in person, could I get immediate family?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
they're
we're
almost
here.
all here. They're good. Enough.
And what I'd like them to do, normally the rabbi would do this part, but since I can't do it, I'm going to ask immediate family to place your hands on Mariel and Robbie's shoulders. And I'm going to offer them a blessing as a new couple that I would normally do under the couple, but I'm going to do it.
Get your hands on me.
May God bless you and keep you. Ya'el Adonai panav alecha v'tunach. May God's countenance shine brightly and favorably upon you. Yisad Adonai panav alecha v'yaseh lecha shalom, and may God be with you on this day and every day as you embark on a new journey and give you the gift of shalom, to give the fullness, to give peace. Peace of your mind, peace of your bodies, and peace of your dear sweet spirits. And together we all say,
Amen.
Mazel tov, everyone.
Sign Signed, sealed, delivered.
It's a whole.
There's a horror.
Hold on, we have
Calling him brother was here 5 years.
Okay, so
Okay, I need
We will send you a memory of your apartment. New York City. Good to know. I will fill this out. I'll give it to you guys. And with the envelope, you just finish it and send it back. Under the state of New York, I have to ask certain things, an oath, and that you've been here from your own free will. We're going to do all of that at the ceremony.
Okay,
So
great.
if anybody asks, I ask that before they say. So,
for the record,
let's, Mariel, who's your Brian
Bieber.
Okay, Brian. And you will sign. You will print your name. This is signature of Brian's signature.
Your
signature. The witnesses don't sign.
no signature of witness.
Oh, okay, there you go.
You'll fill out that line.
Just my address isn't really much.
Top one.
Did someone bring me blush here? Pamela is here. Okay, excellent. Yeah. Can we?
Well, we're gonna finish this, but after.
Give me 1 second.
She cried before you cried.
You ready?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Ballpark tooth and nail.
Okay. I don't know, and I don't have a handkerchief.
Okay, now, thank
Hopefully
you.
someone
Now,
understands.
Mariel, you sign.
Mariel, you sign right there. That line.
Print and.
No, just that.
Oh,
Sign.
right here. Okay.
All right, and then Catsy.
Maybe it's not really a pretty script. Oh well.
It might be when it's Mariel
Horowitz
Horowitz.
is a little probably pretty script.
Doesn't matter if he's not writing in New York.
I can give a New York address. You don't have to.
I
hope you didn't take a look at it because I butchered
I mean, it was
Wow, we're walking like literally 10 minutes. We'll be fine. Holy shit.
I said you right? Yep. You sign right here, right? Yep.
Great.
Oh my god.
All right, Robbie, you ready?
She bought like.
Okay, guys, listen. Once I sign it, there's no going back.
Oh, wait, I don't have a yarmulke yet. Into my
It's up there. We need them to get it to us. You guys ready for this?
Ready.
We're ready. Let's do it.
Wow, nice signature. Thanks.
Wow. Oh my god. I need.
All right,
Oh wait,
thank you,
let's
buddy.
take a pic.
Okay, buddy. Here, let's take a picture of the 5 of us. Oh, wait, I want to take a picture of the 2 beside.
Would it be sin? Oh, I can't help falling in love with darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, I can't help falling in love.
Good evening, family and friends. I am honored to welcome you all to Mariel and Robbie's marriage ceremony. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the start of their lives together as husband and wife. My name is Alex Deja. It is such a privilege to preside over tonight's ceremony as we celebrate this incredible couple. I have known Robbie and the Horowitz family since Robbie and I were in first grade at West Orchard Elementary School. Robbie and I spent hours and hours at each other's houses, playing basketball and lacrosse in driveways and backyards until dark, day in and day out. Our Hebrew school carpools were the highlight of every week for the better part of a decade, and I like to think that Robbie and I provided Scott with some of his earliest comedy material during those car rides around Chappaqua. Robbie is everything that you could ask for in a friend. He is trustworthy, loyal, and compassionate. He wears his heart on his sleeve and always finds a way to give his time and energy to others. I know that he will have my back, and I will certainly have his. While I have not known Mariel for quite as long, I am blessed to be able to call her one of my closest friends and confidants. From planning itineraries to one of our various trips, to asking for her personal fashion advice, no matter is too small for Mariel to pour her entire heart and soul into. Mariel is a boundless source of warmth, love, and inclusion. She is passionate about making sure others around her are as happy and as healthy as can be. Mariel makes an instant connection with everyone that she meets. And anybody who knows Mariel would agree that she doesn't know how to be anything but your number one fan. It is extraordinary to see so many loved and cherished family and friends here to celebrate tonight. Mariel and Robbie are grateful that all of you could be here and for being a meaningful part of their lives. They ask for your blessing, encouragement, and lifelong support as they begin this new chapter of their lives. We also remember the many special loved ones who could not be here to share this moment with us tonight. We remember Grandpa Henry, Grandma Florence, and Grandpa Pete, as well as Papa Sandy, Papa Ray, and Grandma Myra. The bride and groom wish to bring the warmth and memory of those loved ones into this ceremony by lighting candles in their honor. Just light it here. Wind permitting. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner Shel Shabbat v'Shel Yom Tov. It's the memory. May these flames be a guiding light as you stand on the shoulders of the loved ones that came before you in your journey together as husband and wife. As is the Jewish tradition, the bride and groom will each sip twice from the shared cup of wine. One sip will symbolize the sweet joys, and one will symbolize the inevitable obstacles that lie before you in your shared life together. Let these two sips of wine signify that the bitterness in life will become less bitter, and the sweetness will be doubled because you will share in it together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, B'rei Peri Hagafen.
Amen. Jacob.
When I think about how to describe this incredible couple, no single adjective can truly capture the force of life that is Mariel and Robbie. They are unapologetically fun-loving, adventurous, and true to themselves. They motivate the people around them to become their best selves. They embrace new opportunities and relationships with excitement and joy, eager to expand their perspective on life. And if you couldn't tell by the size of their wedding party, they have an unwavering sense of dedication and commitment to giving the people they love all that they can give. They always solve for yes. What's more is they do all of this while always striving to bring out the best in one another, always finding ways to light up each other's lives. I know that each of your families cherish the bond that you two have formed and are thrilled that you have found a life partner that embraces the very same values that were paramount to each of your upbringings. Mariel, Amy, Scott, Melissa, and Jake were mesmerized by your effusive warmth and abundant compassion from the moment they met you. What's more is that the combination of your intelligence, confidence, and sense of humor were enough to finally teach Robbie how to make a compromise, which is a true feat on its own. And Robbie, you are so loved by everyone in the Reese family. Lisa, David, Juliet, and Lauren have always been captivated by your energy at every family gathering. Your commitment to making a meaningful and personal connection with each and every family member in Mariel's extended family is truly inspiring. You are the life of every party, and I know that David is thrilled to finally have an ally amongst the Reese women. What's more is that you are both so loyal to family. And perhaps the best symbol of family that we have before us tonight is this beautiful huppah. The huppah represents the future home that you will create in your married life. Its open walls are a reminder that family and friends, both old and new, will always be welcome in your home. The family here with you tonight are the pillars that will support you in good times and bad. And the talit above us represent the shelter of the loved ones who are no longer with us, but who are in our thoughts and prayers. It's important to mention that these very same talit were the ones that were used by your grandfathers, a unique and personal memory that you will carry with you for the rest of your lives. And now Mariel and Robbie will read the personal vows that they have each prepared.
Robbie, you swept me off my feet 6.5 years ago, and I have been living for this moment ever since. You are everything I have ever dreamed of in a life partner, and from our first date on, I was smitten. Our life together has been and always will be a fairy tale for me. The first time I learned about you was when your very full resume was sitting on my kitchen counter. To be honest, I thought, whoever this person is must be crazy. But classic Robbie, you were offering career advice, helping a pen friend, who happened to be my twin sister, land a great internship. And 1 year later, when we actually met, I fell madly in love with your crazy. Our love story started on July 17th, 2015, when thankfully Julia was too busy with that internship to keep up with your social schedule, so she put us in touch. In true Robbie fashion, you planned multiple extravagant back-to-back dates for us, maximizing the very short period of time before I traveled back to college. Everyone who knew us during this time knows that we were completely obsessed with each other right away. Our love radiated across the country. I lived for the butterflies I'd get waiting to pick you up at the Detroit airport and found myself on your family vacation within a quick 3 months. Our immediate explosive love at the outset of our relationship set the strongest foundation for us to grow up side by side. Our bond tightened as we realized our shared values, undeniable chemistry, and quirky similarities. You were my instant best friend and teammate, always bringing out the happiest side of me and making me feel safe, special, and loved. Expressing my love for you as a person is difficult, as you are the most unique combination of character traits. There's just no one like you. It's actually surprising that someone like you even exists, as you are the most hardworking and intelligent person I know, yet also the most social person I know. On top of this, you are extremely loving, adventurous, fun, and sensitive all in one. You have an infectious energy that people, especially me, just want to be around. Every day with you is a new adventure, and as we all know, with you, it is never a dull moment. I love how you keep me laughing through every part of life, especially when I'm taking things too seriously. I love how you constantly check in on all of our friends, how many of your friends I've adopted as my own, and how my friends have fallen in love with you over the years. I love your intelligence, how I constantly learn from you, and how many people come to you for advice and guidance. I love your family so deeply, and how seamlessly our families have already merged as one. I love our shared vision for building a family of our own one day, and I love that, like me, you value family above everything. You are the easiest part of my life and the happiest part of my days. As we say, we just fit together. People always told me I was lucky, and I finally admit it, I agree, because I get to have you by my side forever. As we start our life together as husband and wife, I have a few promises for you. And by a few, I mean many, because as you say, I'm the woman of excess. I promise to be your partner in all activities and live a life of adventure with you, traveling the world and singing karaoke duets together along the way. I promise to hold you as the big spoon at night and wake up smiling in the morning to your Good Morning Merle songs. I promise to keep up with your extremely social life and party with you until our final days, always there to hold your back while you rock out on your air guitar. I promise to give our future children all of the love in this world and to always make our family my first priority. And of course, do your requested math flashcards from an early age so they can get into the University of Michigan. I promise to be there for you as an extreme hypochondriac, whether in sickness or in health, making sure you have the best care and always a great second opinion. I promise to support your hard work ethic, to be there as your biggest cheerleader, and to wait up until 1 a.m. to be able to give you that goodnight kiss. And even when times aren't perfect, which we know they won't always be, I promise to be a source of positivity, helping us see the good and envision the best. And finally, I promise to love you without reservation, comfort you in times of sorrow, laugh with you, cry with you, grow with you, and always be open and honest with you. I gave you my heart 6.5 years ago and vow that it is entirely yours forever. Being your wife is and will forever be the greatest gift of my life. I love you.
Love you. Mare, it was always you. That was fast. It only took me one date to fall for you, one trip to Benihana to fall in love with you, and one trip to Ann Arbor to know that I needed to marry you. 6.5 years ago, I stopped thinking about what I was going to do next, but instead thought about where we were headed. And while I know you like to prove me wrong here and there,
I couldn't have been more right when on our 2-month anniversary, I secretly recorded that video of me telling the camera that I was going to ask you to marry me one day. And I love that story, not just because of the fact that I knew so quickly that we would spend our lives together, but because it represents what you bring out of me. I used to be someone who would only celebrate the big things, getting into college, getting a job or a promotion. But here I was, commemorating an anniversary that doesn't mean much to most people, with the first thoughts that popped into my head in that moment, because you taught me to love and celebrate the little things. Life with you isn't just about the big milestones, but an accumulation of the many beautiful little moments along the way. And because of you, I now take note of the little things that mean so much to me. The way you can't fall asleep at night unless I'm in the room. The way you laugh and cry watching old home videos that you've already seen a dozen times. The way you light up when you see your friends and family, even if you saw them just a few days prior. The way you celebrate other people's wins even more than your own. The way you love me every day, even when I'm being a handful. The way you laugh the hardest at my most mediocre jokes, and the way you always find a way to pick me up when I'm down. 6.5 years ago, I met a smart, beautiful soul who believed in the power of positive thinking, fate, and celebrating the little things. Someone who feels good by making others feel better, and you changed my life and my perspective on life for the better forever. I truly am who I am today because of you. On our first date, I kissed you with confidence I did not yet have. I spent every day since trying to make you laugh because there's no better feeling in the world. We made it through 2 long-distance stints with ease and came out stronger each time. I fell in love with your entire family along the way, and I'm now lucky enough to call many of your friends some of my best friends here. I'm a better son, brother, and friend because of you, and I can't wait to be the best husband that I can be and start to build our family together. I can promise you that. I also promise to keep recording your sleep talking so I can play it for you in the morning. I promise to chew my midnight cereal and goldfish as quietly as possible. I promise to teach you to love golden retrievers even when they shed all over the couch. I promise to fill the fridge with enough LaCroix to drown a whale. And I promise that I will continue to Google how to be patient in an effort to learn it. I vow to always wake up next to you with the same butterflies I had when we first met. I vow to be your best friend in good times and rough times. I vow to be vulnerable with you and truthful forever. I vow to appreciate you for all the things that make you who you are, and I vow to love you forever. I know I'm not always the easiest, but I vow to do everything that I can to give you a memorable life, a life filled with laughter, and a life worth living to its fullest. I vow to celebrate the little things with you for the rest of our lives. I love you.
Those beautiful vows show just how fully and completely you love one another. A strong marriage is a safe haven for each of you to become your best self while empowering both of you to become better than you could ever have been alone. Marriage takes confidence to know in your hearts that you only want what's best for each other. It takes dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow, even when it's difficult to do so. And it takes faith to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future holds for you both. Now please join hands and look into each other's eyes. The hands that you are holding are those of your closest friend. They are strong and full of love. Your future will be built by these hands. As the years pass, these hands will love and cherish you. The slightest touch from these hands will give you comfort during the quiet times. These are the hands that will hold your children. These are the hands that will keep your family safe. When you have tears of sorrow or tears of joy, they will be wiped away by these hands. Mariel and Robbie, as you join hands tonight, you make the promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. And with that, I will ask, Robbie, do you take Mariel to be your wedded wife in sickness and in health, now and forever?
I do.
Mariel, do you take Robbie to be your wedded husband in sickness and in health, now and forever?
I do.
We all hope that your future is bright, happy, and full of good health, and as both of your parents mentioned to me, many, many grandchildren. But of course, we know that life sometimes brings unexpected challenges. Marriage is a long and winding journey, full of learning, growth, and overcoming obstacles. Remember to always laugh with and at each other, and to never dwell on the small things. With your demanding schedules and responsibilities, may you always find time to enjoy the little things in life, especially during this new chapter that is just beginning. Your wedding rings will be a daily reminder of the vows that you made here tonight. That marriage requires love and compassion, truth and honesty, friendship and support, and of course, laughter. Your rings are infinite, with neither a beginning nor an end, to represent the enduring devotion, trust, and affection that you have vowed to bring one another every day. I will now ask Jake to present the rings to the bride and groom. Robbie, as you place this ring on Mariel's finger, repeat these words after me. Hooray.
Hooray.
At.
At.
Mikudeshet.
Mikudeshet.
Li.
Li.
Bitabat.
Bitabat.
Zo.
Zo.
Kedat.
Kedat.
Moshe.
Moshe.
V'Yisrael.
V'Yisrael.
By this ring.
By this ring.
You are consecrated to me.
You are consecrated to me.
As my wife.
As my wife.
According to the laws of Moses and Israel.
According to the laws of Moses and Israel.
Mariel, as you place this ring on Robbie's finger, repeat after me. Ani.
Ani.
Lidodi.
Ledodi.
Vidodi.
Vidodi.
Li.
Li.
I am my beloved.
I am my beloved.
And my beloved is mine.
And my beloved is mine.
Mariel and Robbie. You have come here tonight of your own free will, and in the presence of family and friends, have declared your love and commitment to one another. You have each made a special promise, symbolized by the lighting of candles, the making of vows, and the giving and receiving of rings. But we, of course, have one more tradition in our Jewish heritage that I know that Robbie has been waiting to do for a very long time. In a few moments, Robbie will break this glass to mark the first moment of their marriage. Let the broken glass be a reminder that marriage is delicate. It should be cared for and nurtured. Just as the broken pieces of glass can never be put back or returned to their former state, the covenant of marriage shall irrevocably bind you in this new chapter of life. May your marriage, love, and friendship last as long as this glass remains broken, forever and ever. We are all so proud of you and cannot wait to witness this journey that is just beginning. We know that your love and bond will only grow deeper with time, and we hope that all of your dreams come true. Let this moment mark the beginning of an amazing life together, filled with good health, happiness, family, and love. By the power vested in me, by the great state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Mazel tov!
I love you so much.
My husband! Woo!
Another one?
I'm yours, yeah. So Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, yeah. Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, yeah. Yeah.
And this will be up by that point?
And just looking back at me like this. Maybe no flowers. Okay, yeah.
And then kind of just
Yeah,
like
let me tell them to bring it
tickle his
back.
neck.
Hey, can we get a golf cart so we can take them other places?
Bring your hand over to his neck again. Keep looking at each other. Beautiful. Lean in and kind of pull it.
Step back, sorry.
Keep looking at each
Trying to
other,
get-
laugh, go for a kiss.
Looking at each other, stop talking. So pretty.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Oh, good stuff.
Keep doing that. Use your hand and kind of move.
Keep looking at each other.
Maybe pull it. Look at each other. Gorgeous. Look towards each other. Robbie, keep looking at her. Mariel, look at me.
You guys can stop right there. Robbie, you can point into the water and look at the fish.
Okay, I'm gonna have both of you face me. Let go of each other's hands.
What?
Yeah, get that. Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys slowly walk.
I've seen too many wedding ceremonies where they have this one
Savvy. Sorry. She should come down to the dock.
Huh?
Look at me for 1 second like this.
I
Hold
gotta
my
pee
hand.
really
1
bad.
second. I love you so much.
Love you too, Mom.
All right, go feel. I could not be happier. Is that good?
I'm gonna have you look back at me. Okay. I can't go that far because we get caught on these acorns. Okay, one more over here. Come with me. Wedding season, the more focus, the more focus.
That's a great, yeah, that's a great.
Should be good. Not stress me.
Want to bring his stuff?
Oh yeah, grab my sunglasses.
How's your foot?
I have to pee.
Hey,
Melissa, come.
Yeah, it makes me feel upset.
What about me?
Let's do one where we're like close, like we did at mine.
Squeeze, 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 squeeze.
Gentlemen, out of the way.
Get out of there.
I just found out his name is Josh.
Ready?
Yeah.
Great. I feel great. I want to just say congratulations, Robbie, Mariel. What an amazing weekend. We love you guys so much. What a party. We're ready. Congrats.
None of that? One.
I got one.
Okay.
She's like,
Slow. And with the sound. Boom.
Talking to each other.
We say just for sure. What is this? You never seen it?
okay. This is hitting hard right now. This wasn't part of my vision. I think
It's gonna play. It's gonna play. Who touched my? Who just grabbed my ass?
This is so funny.
Camera, give me a nice smile.
You guys look incredible.
We're doing first looks for every group.
actually, yeah, turn around and
I've
go
done
walk.
like 200 weddings. I've never seen
Schneider?
Wow.
This is great.
Alright guys, right here.
Once you've gone, come workshop this idea with me over there.
Hey!
We gotta get a purple label shot.
Hey, my boy.
Sweetheart. Oh, this is good stuff.
Too much pressure.
Love you, brother. Big night ahead.
I think maybe throw on your fingers.
We're not even halfway there.
All right, here. Someone
Oh, Bell!
Hey!
Oh my God! So good to see you. How about that?
He's gonna love it. It's an album cover.
This is fun. I like this.
Oh, that's yours.
Suspended. Suspended. Nah, you're good. You're good. Wow. Tadris from college? Wow. Haven't seen. No. 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 Can you believe it? Get the fuck out of here.
Just turn your shoulder a little bit, like out a little bit.
No.
What's the biggest wedding party you've ever
Absolutely not.
I think it's this one.
Love you, my boy.
Yeah, look forward to it.
That's for sure. Wow. You look unbelievable. No. No.
Did you go yet?
No. Yes. Wow, the hole-in-one man himself.
Damn, that one.
Iconic. Love you, brother. Thank you, buddy.
Everyone knows you. You go, yeah? How are you?
That was a very nice one.
Very.
You can just put your hand on it.
ESD himself. Fucking beast. 30 years in the making. How the hell are you? Good. We smash this.
Arms around each other.
Ready? One.
We're at 17 first looks.
Alright, so let's do the tropical guys.
Honestly, it just came up.
Just turn your shoulder out.
No, here's the bell. The dog is
Fell out like more
You should put your hand on his back there. Like on his back. I don't want to see hands on shoulders. Sorry, this is like my thing.
Understood. Small of his back.
Your dad?
He doesn't have a link
A little interaction with your dad?
little hand interaction?
How does Mike know this guy?
Alright, let's do regular ones too.
Like, is that good at the keys?
Yeah, he's regular as Mike gets.
More guys. Look here!
Guys, I think we're smiling. Love it.
Okay,
Do with our hands. Oh, I didn't take it.
Writing protein.
Todd got it.
So for this photo, everyone's all Perfect. Alright, and then 3, 2, 1, we're gonna do cheers. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Alright, let's do one. We're making smoke. Come on. 3, 2, 1.
What?
Yeah, you could throw it in the bag with them, and maybe somebody else will want it. Who knows?
David, you step out, and I can have you go in. Perfect.
Hi, Kate.
You Beautiful. Looking at me. Right. So pretty.
Our boyfriends are like in some and not.
Are we doing our
Yeah, they're right here.
Yeah, we do.
Perfect.
All
Okay,
right.
stay there. Beautiful. Couple more. Perfect. Mom and Dad. Perfect.
Oh, interesting. That's another way to do it. I haven't done that. All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good. It's over there.
I know. Evan, you're doing great.
Perfect.
Oh, that's cute. That was.
Here we go. Mariel, bring your flowers up just a little.
Wait, 1 second.
Oh my gosh, so pretty.
We're gonna add Evan in there.
Smile. Do you hear the click? Do you hear the click? Looking at this camera.
Oh, nice job, Kyle. Very well done.
Everything fitting me fine?
So pretty.
All right, now Melissa slots in.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
We're not going up the steps. We're not going up the steps. We're coming down.
Big smile. You're looking at this camera right here. This camera. Beautiful. Where's Kyle? Everyone's looking at this camera.
Oh my God, that's incredible. Oh my God.
No, we don't care.
It's incredible.
Delicious. Is that delicious? Yeah. It's so yummy.
That camera.
I like being stuck.
I know.
Can you ask her to get me a cup of hot water?
Yes.
All right, now if
You
you
do
want.
one with just Robbie, right? Okay. And when we were looking at
All right, Justin.
let's bring them up. Yeah. Sabbath family.
All right, Scott.
All right, Sabbath family. Is that your side or his gorgeous? Scott's side. Okay.
Mariel, Burn City.
My hair doesn't have to be so
Just
perfect.
stop talking, it's not a video.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna take you up here, please. And the Reese girls. Reese girls are already up. Yeah.
And the D-roll.
You good? Good.
Great.
Beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous picture.
Mom's here. Yeah.
I got the rest of the Deaver family.
We're also right on the way.
Deaver family.
Who are we missing?
Wait, are my parents in?
And
Yeah.
Max and Evan.
Max and Evan? No, it's gorgeous.
A lot of pictures. So beautiful. Yeah. Do your mouth so it smile.
Yeah.
My legs are.
I don't know how you did it, but you did it.
I think we should take the flowers out.
Just relax. Look towards each other.
You gotta keep it light, you know.
You do. You keep my life light.
So cute. Beautiful. Give each other another kiss, like a smiley kiss. Cute. So pretty.
And then kind of just like tickle his neck.
Hey, can we get a golf cart so we can take another?
And going for a kiss. There's plenty of trees.
Every tree I'm seeing, I'm thinking about.
Cute. Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful. Keep doing that.
Smiling, laughing,
Back at
I'm telling
me.
myself, not you.
looking, laughing.
Step back. Sorry.
And keep looking at each other, laugh, go for a kiss. Just keep walking, you guys getting married.
Look at each other, stop talking. Perfect. Beautiful. So pretty. So cute. Keep doing what you're doing. So pretty.
Oh, good stuff.
Keep doing that. Use your hand and kind of move the veil around to the side. Like, Slow, looking at each other. Cute.
Uh-oh.
I'm tripping.
She's tripping.
Smiley.
So pretty. Relax your arms so they're just kind of, yep, perfect. Keep looking back at me as you're walking. Gorgeous. Keep it smiley and cute while you're walking. Smile. Looking at each other. Pretend we're not here. Pretend you're just doing this by yourself. Looking at each other. Perfect. Cute. Look at each other. Kind of pull them in for a kiss. Bring your left hand up to them. You can hold on to it. Okay. You can just like drape it over your arm. You want to wrap it over?
Ready? Go for a kiss. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And look at each other and laugh. Perfect.
And as you're walking, kind of just like lightly bump into each other. Robbie, maybe put your hand in your pocket on that side. Yeah, perfect. Cute. Bring your hair. Okay, so everyone's looking this way. Big iPhone check. Perfect. So pretty. Beautiful. Cute. Smiley. Perfect. Looking around at each other. Perfect. So pretty. Beautiful. All right, look at each other. Perfect. All right, look at each other. Beautiful. General. Beautiful. All right, gorgeous. Looking at me. Beautiful. Look at each other. All right, beautiful. Looking at me. Perfect. Keep your flowers down. Yep, there you go. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Alright, looking at each other. Alright, look at each other. No, I was taking one of you. Julia, that was so nice. Alright, beautiful. Alright, stop talking. Smiles. Beautiful. I love it to see you. I can go up. Cute. Alright, perfect. Look at each other. That's great. Sophia, this is my tongue might stop working for you. No, I didn't know you were twins. My real twin. I'm distracted. Alright, look at each other. We're going to do these three individuals. Then we're going to do the okay? Alright, perfect. Letting the golf cart pass. Alright. How do you feel? True, what I'm kidding. How do you feel? Alright, looking at each other. Keep your flower down. Beautiful. Gorgeous, look at each other. Where's Julia's thing? Right here. Oh wait, I want to move my hair. Okay. Looking over, like Julia, here. Beautiful. So pretty. On the end. Excuse me. Guys, stop. I got you. Perfect. So cute. I like the large one. Gorgeous. Look around at each other. Alright, fun one. So pretty.
Okay.
Bring the energy. Got this. Yes, perfect. So cute. Beautiful. So pretty. amazing.
Hello.
Chevy! Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Everyone is beautiful.
Oh my god, it's just gorgeous in here.
It's gorgeous.
I love this drawing.
Take a look. Take it off.
Wow. Looks so good. It's so good. It's about to be bumping in here. Woo!
leaving soon, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling, baby. Dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. Ooh. Dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling, baby. Dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. Ooh. Dance, dance, dance. I got this feeling inside my bones. Inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. Let's go. And I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. Move on, lock the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights, when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you go. When we move, girl, you already know. with you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Almost think I shouldn't do when you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so just keep dancing. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Ooh, it's something magical. It's magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's for shit known. Don't need no reason. Don't need control. Don't need control. We're flying up no ceiling. Sunshine in my pocket. Got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body. When my eyes are bumping, moving so phenomenally. Room on lock, the baby rocket. So don't stop. And under the lights, when everything goes. Nowhere to hide when I get in your flow. When we move, nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Almost think I shouldn't do when you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance.
Oh, congratulations once again.
I can't stop the.
All is giving up for Mr. and Mrs. Horowitz. Come on.
I can't stop the. I can't stop the.
Everybody sing. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, go. Dance, dance, dance. Good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Almost think I shouldn't do when you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon. Dancing. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance. Everybody say, got this feeling in my body. Got this feeling in my body. Come on, wanna see you move your body. Got this feeling in my body. I got this feeling in my body. I got this feeling in my body. Come on, wanna see you move your body. Got this feeling in my body.
Oh, congratulations once again. And now they have their very first dance as husband and wife.
Car, you're the line in the sand. When I've gone too far, you're the swimming pool on an August day. You're the perfect thing to say. And you play it coy, but it's kinda cute. And when you smile at me, you know exactly what to do. Baby, don't pretend you don't know it's true. 'Cause you can see it when I look at you. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, it's you. You make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything.
And now at this time, we'd like to invite everyone to the dance floor. You're all invited. Oh, yeah.
You're a carousel, you're a wishing well, and you light me up when you ring my bell. You're a mystery, you're from outer space, every minute of my everyday. And I can't believe that I'm your man, and I get to kiss you, baby, just because I can. Whatever comes our way, we'll see. La la, so la la When I I just can't stop. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Come on. I'm sorry. Grab a rope, and I pull you in. I give you hope, and be your only boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's have some fun out there. Hearts, let's go. I'm a soul man. Yeah, say it again. I'm a soul man. One more time, say it again. Soul man. Yeah, soul man. Soul man. A soul man. A soul man. I'm a soul man. A soul man. She's a soul sister. I'm a soul man. Come on. I get a good feeling.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I get a feeling that I never had before. Yes, I'm on. Give a good feeling when I blast this song. Never be a villain, cause the phone was so pen was means. You never chillin', so keep forgetting moves on the dance floor. Oh, you like that gossip? You love how to be, hold your hostage. You love being deep in the mosh pit. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking, it's done. Woke up in the morning, I'm blessed to have fun. Open my window and in came that sun. G5 living next step is Taiwan. Who can say that? We can say that. Chef B be a needle with a haystack. I'm ready, boy, can't change that. On the stage, it's a rap, ASAP. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.
I
feel good. Yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I get a feeling that I never had before. Come on.
The party won't stop. We won't bore you. Got different tunes to keep the move for you. 1 second, I'ma strike on you. Can't stop hot like a pot we pour you. Let's celebrate. Just get it in. Let's stop hate. Just give it in. Now you're feeling great like a million men. The match winning women really feeling up. Be a lion. That fam. Talking be the king of the jungle now. Don't let your dreams be above you now. Make them you see, make them love you now. Shake game face. It's game day. See the toast to the couple in the wedding day. Let's celebrate a great day for the bride and crew. Make way.
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Sometimes I get the feeling. Is it my turn?
I think it's you.
One more time. Say it. Oh, sometimes. Sometimes. Now listen.
I get the feeling. Don't let a loser. It's what I choose. Even the ones who never told me. I don't know. Let's go. Come on.
Sometimes. Sometimes. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Come on. Just say it. Just say it. To keep me from getting to you, baby. Remember the day I set you free. I told you you can always count on me, darling. But that day almost came, some way, somehow. Don't you know that there ain't no mountain high? Stop it, baby. Go in, no, baby. Go in. Oh, winter's cold. Can't stop me now. Go in, no, baby. Go in. Oh, winter's cold. Hey, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
So I'm David, father of the bride. So both Scott and I thought that we were finished paying for camp about 10 years ago. Boy, were we wrong. We're so happy that you're all here with us today at this beautiful, unique venue, which is so appropriate because we're celebrating two beautiful, unique people. What? Oh. All right.
Start again.
All right. So I'm starting again. Both Scott and I thought that we were done paying for camp about 10 years ago. Boy, were we wrong. We're so happy that you're all here with us at this beautiful, unique venue, which is so appropriate because we're celebrating these two beautiful, unique people. We're so thankful that all of you have joined us here and brought such love to the room. You're just an amazing group of friends and family. So, from the moment Mariel was born, we've had just unbounded love and pride for her. It has just tremendous passion to enjoy everything that life has to offer, as long as it's accompanied by a meal at Sugarfish. But her passion and her enthusiasm has just carried throughout her life, and she's always found herself in very kind of spirited places where her beautiful, positive spirit can show through and shine through. Places like Camp Starlight, University of Michigan, Google. She really knows how to have fun. You just have to be careful if you're anywhere near her on April Fool's Day. She's concocted some very complex schemes, and just a few weeks ago, Melissa and Amy were the victims of a kind of fake wedding dress tryout. Mariel, you're so devoted and loyal to your family and your friends, and even your bunnies, who amazingly have lasted 28 years and are with us here this weekend. But your just beautiful relationships with your friends and family and your special relationship with your sisters are all things that will enable you to have a rich and happy life always. So Lisa and I had the wonderful opportunity to have Mariel and Robbie live with us during the pandemic. So we got to know Robbie really well, in a way you wouldn't normally have a chance to get to know your future son-in-law. So the day before they moved in, I opened the front door, and there was a giant box there. It contained a 65-inch TV. Little did I know that this was the first of pretty much daily deliveries of things ordered by Robbie to improve the entertainment value of our house. A hammock, a golf chipping set, a holder for kicking field goals, some special kinds of chicken nuggets. But having Robbie live with us only reinforced what we already knew about him, that he's just such a fun guy. He just loves life. Like Mariel, he just wants to experience and enjoy everything. It helps if it's accompanied by a meal at Benihana. But he has an endless group of friends, and he just lights up the room, and he's the life of the party, and we love him for it. We loved Robbie from the moment we met him, but having him live with us only added to that, and we just loved him more and more. And when he sat us down at the kitchen table and asked us to marry Mariel, we couldn't help but cry tears of joy. When we first met Robbie's family, we drove to their house just to pick up Mariel, but we ended up staying for hours, just talking and getting to know each other, and of course eating healthy snacks. Yeah. But since then, our love for them has just grown and grown. We really feel like family with them, and we're just so happy and grateful to have them in our lives. It took a village to plan this wedding. So I just want to recognize first the self-described co-bridezillas, Mariel and Robbie. The calming influence of Scott and Amy. All the brothers and sisters, Juliet and Lauren, Melissa, Mitch, and Jake, who surrendered 100% of parental attention for 12 months to get to this point. So Mariel and Robbie, it's beautiful to watch you. You're so perfect together. You're a perfect match. You have a childlike enthusiasm that you should always just cherish and nurture. You truly bring out the best in each other. And you can't imagine how happy it makes us to see how happy you are together and your love for each other. So here's to a long and happy life together, and a long and amazing life together. We love you. Mazel tov.
Cheers, we love you.
What a great night this is. I mean, yeah, Robbie and Mariel got married, which is fine. But somebody thought it was a good idea to give me a microphone and 300 people. That's what makes this great. I apologize. I actually been asked to hold up on my toes for a few moments. Apparently, some of the 200 people from the intimate wedding party are making their way down from the chuppah. I mean, I have never seen such a large wedding party before. In fact, I don't know if any of you noticed, but there was a couple who came very late during the middle of the wedding procession, and they saw some seats that were up front, and they walked right down the middle aisle, right in the middle of the procession. And when I mentioned to them after the ceremony that they had interrupted the wedding ceremony and the wedding party, instead of being embarrassed, they're now insisting that Robbie and Mariel give them bridal party gifts. This afternoon on campus, I met a bunch of Mariel's friends who I had never met before. And they were all huddled together looking over someone's phone. And I walked up to them and I asked them what they were doing. And they said they were on the Caesars Sportsbook gaming site. They had heard that Robbie's father was a very emotional guy. I believe the way they framed it was he's a huge puss. And I said, so what are you actually doing? And they said, well, we're betting the under-over. And I asked them where it was trading. They said it was currently at 8, and every single one of them took the over. And all I'd want to say right now is that some of you are going to make some really good money tonight. How lucky are we to have David and Lisa as our machatunim? They are absolutely wonderful. And now Amy and I can proudly say that we are 2 for 2 with having wonderful, great extended family with Dan and Cheryl Drucker, Mitch's parents as well. So we remember the first time we met, as David referenced. I remember it slightly differently, but it was the same day. They were in Westchester for a family bar mitzvah. And Mariel called and said that her parents would bring her to the house to see Robbie, and that they would stop in for 15 minutes to meet us and introduce themselves. And 15 minutes became a half hour, and a half hour became 2 hours, and 2 hours became 3.5 hours, and they finally left. And I remember Amy turning to me as we watched the car go down the driveway, and she said, "Oh my God, they are the warmest, most wonderful people in the whole world. What did you think?" And frankly, the only thing I could think of, the only thing that was stuck in my head after 3 hours of what was promised to be 15 minutes, was that the Reeses have absolutely no respect for time boundaries. Before the ceremony today, Robbie and Mariel pulled David and me aside, and they said they wanted to give us something special for having us help create and organize and structure this beautiful wedding weekend. And they asked us what it was we would like. Well, David spoke first, and his words were absolutely beautiful. He said, "All we ask from you is that you have many, many happy years together and a few beautiful children." And thank God he spoke first. Because I was going to ask for 2 weeks in a villa in Tuscany. But after hearing David's selfless words, I used my better judgment, and I only asked for 1 week. Yeah. We're going to Italy, honey. We're going to Italy. The summer of 2015 was a memorable one for all of us. For me, it was because the New York Mets were headed to the playoffs for the first time in 15 years. For Robbie and Mariel, it marked the beginning of a romance that brought us to today. And the intersection of those two events would impact both of our families. As it was, in August of 2015, Amy and I happened to be watching a Mets game on TV. And there, as the camera panned across the third base side, I swore I saw Robbie standing in the stands. We paused the frame, and there he was. My wife grabbed her phone right away, and I remember the text, "Are you next to the fat guy on your left or the pretty woman on your right?" At the very same time, we received a text from our daughter. And inside that text was a slow motion video of that exact same moment in time, which is strange because she neither likes baseball nor the New York Mets, but it was somehow meant to be. And as we were watching the slow motion video, we saw the response from Robbie. This is number 1 for Caesar Sportsbook. It said, "I'm with a pretty woman," and those 5 words would change all of our lives. When Mariel knew I was going to speak tonight, she said, "I want you to roast me. I really want you to roast me." But for all of you who know Mariel, it's really hard to roast her because, as my wife and my daughter like to say, Mariel is perfection. And so it's hard to think about what I could possibly say that would be a roast. I suppose I could start with Great Neck and work from there. Yeah. Where are my Great Neck tables? The problem with doing that is they haven't given me an hour's worth of time tonight, so I'm going to have to cut that out. One thing I love about Mariel is all the wonderful things that she's taught Robbie along the way. And one of the most important things that I remember that she taught him was that having a kitchen in a home is a fatal design flaw that architects have been doing for many, many generations. I happen to believe, and maybe I know this for a fact, that that is the one singular recipe that Lisa Reese handed down. You can make a reservation way better than you can make a meal. I'm a big fan of that, by the way. Another thing I love about Mariel is that when she commits herself to something, she is 100% all in. At work, at Google, she's 100% committed to her clients and to her colleagues. She fell in love with Robbie, and she's 100% committed to him. If you happen to be a friend of hers, she is 100% committed to you. And as the two families sat down with Mariel and Robbie and went through the line items of budget for this weekend's wedding, Mariel was committed to going over budget on 100% of the items. And my Robbie. You know, people say we have a lot in common, both physically and our personalities. Physically, I kind of get it. We have similar skin tone and other physical resemblances that people can see right away. The personality part, I just don't see. I tend to like the spotlight. I'm highly opinionated. I'm never wrong. I tend to get very loud at times, and I happen to think I am the best karaoke singer in the world. So I just don't get those comparisons at all. When Robbie was young, he used to say to Amy and I want to be a rabbi when I grow up. I want to be a rabbi when I grow up. And we used to say, why is that? Why would you want to be a rabbi? And he says, because rabbis seem to have the answers to everything. And they know every answer, no matter what question you could ask them. Well, now as Amy and I look back on the 30 years, we suspect that Robbie may have been secretly ordained as a rabbi, because no matter what the subject, and whether he knows about it or not, Robbie has an answer for everything. Last night was an incredibly emotional night at the rehearsal dinner. I cried a lot. I cried a lot during the toasts and during the speeches, primarily because a lot of the lines that I was going to use tonight were used last night. But there was one very poignant moment, one really special moment. I don't know if I shared this with you. That's number 2, Sportsbook. Robbie came over to me, unprompted, gave me a giant hug. It was the middle of the dance. The dancing was going on, the music was blaring, people were drinking, having a wonderful time. And unsolicited, he just came over and gave me a big hug. He put his head on my shoulder and he said, I love you so much. I love you so much. And I thought, wow, that is incredibly beautiful. I have to take this all in. And as we separated our embrace, I stepped back and I just leaned against the wall. And I watched as he stepped just a few steps away over to the bar. And he asked the bartender for a drink, and he waited patiently for the bartender to give him a drink. He put the drink on the bar, and at that moment I saw Robbie gently reach across the bar and give him a giant hug, and I heard him say, I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm sorry. I know the band wants to play. Robbie and Mariel were always, they're great together, and they were always meant to be together. They are, you probably haven't met 2 more committed hypochondriacs in the world. They have created and invented diseases, disorders that no one in the medical community has ever heard of. And I love waking up in the morning and getting a text from them, and it's like, hey, Dad, what do you think it means if I have blah, blah, blah? And Mariel's, hey, Scott, do you know anything about blah, blah, blah? And of course, like a doting father, I hop right on Google because Google has the answers for everything, right, Mar? And I go on Google and I type in, what condition do I have if? And do you know the first return you get when you type that into the Google search bar? It says, Mariel Reese and Robbie Horwitz announced their engagement. As I said, I'm sure the band wants to play now, so I'm just going to thank a bunch of people. And it may be redundant, but I want to thank all the grandparents who are here with us and those who are not here with us for obviously giving us life and in turn giving them life and letting us be here to celebrate this very joyous day. I want to thank Lisa and David, who are really wonderful partners of ours, not just for this weekend, but for all the weekends before and all the weekends that will follow. They are wonderful people, and their daughters, Juliet, Lauren, and Mariel, are fantastic. And finally, I want to thank my wife, Amy, who has let me march around the house for the last 3 weeks in my underwear, holding her hairbrush and talking to myself. Frankly, the only difference between the last 3 weeks and the rest of our life is the hairbrush. I'll close with a quote from Theodore Geisel. To some of you, he's known as Dr. Seuss, but he wrote this really incredible quote. He said, "You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams." That's only 3. You people are going to lose a lot of money on Sportsbook, by the way. And Mariel is better than any of us could have dreamed for. We love you both. L'chaim.
More speeches. I'm very excited to kick off the sibling speeches tonight. Thank God I'm not emceeing. I'm just giving a short speech. I think I made some enemies last night, so apologies to all of you in the room who I offended. But instead, I wrote a letter tonight to the light of my life, Robbie. Robbie. Having been on the receiving end of Mariel's love all my life, I know what it's like, and I know a little bit about what your life with her has in store. So I wanted to share, don't start crying. I wanted to share some of those things with you. First, she will celebrate all of your wins and accomplishments as her own, if not more, most likely more. And she will make all of your best qualities shine even brighter. She has a gift for making people feel like the most special person in the world. I know this because she has for me all my life. In fact, she inflated my ego to what it is today. Thank you. And Rob, I know that when she looks at you, she sees the most special person in the world, second to me. 2, Mariel is the most thoughtful, caring person I have ever met. She will do anything to make others happy, no matter what it is. And she will always be by your side when you need her the most. And as a giver, a caretaker, and as we all know now from multiple references tonight, a hypochondriac, she will be there for you not only when you need her most, but also other times, when she thinks you need her. So all of the time. 3rd, she is always down for anything. She'll make new friends with anybody who you put her in a room with. She'll go out with you on a whim. She'll do whatever you want in order to share in every opportunity to laugh with you and just enjoy life together. Whether that's rollerblading through the suburbs, eating wagyu on a stick in Japan, or my favorite recent memory of ours, sneaking mini alcohol shooters into very expensive Miami restaurants. This is what makes Mariel and Robbie a truly perfect match, I think. Mariel is happy when Robbie is happy, and Robbie is happy when Robbie is happy. And finally, I know the 2 of you will live a life full of not only plans with friends, karaoke and drinks, both before dinner and after, trips around the world, and more. But also, most importantly to the both of you, a life surrounded by and oriented around family. It is very rare and a very beautiful thing that I stand here today as the sister of the bride, not only feeling like I have gained a brother in you, Robbie, but also having gained Jake, Melissa, Mitch, Kyle, Amy, and Scott as my family too. All right. Back to Robbie and Mariel, Bob and Merle, husband and wife. I love your love. I love how it grows and extends to all who surround you, how you bring out the best in each other, and how you light up all of our lives. Cheers to you now and forever. I love you. I'm Juliet. I'm Mariel's twin sister.
I can't believe this moment is finally here. First of all, thanks to my wonderful parents and to Amy and Scott for throwing such a lovely wedding. Mariel and Robbie, I feel like there is so much to say about you, and yet the way you interact and look at each other kind of says it all. Mariel, my sweet, funny, warm, and kooky sister. It's hard to explain to people who haven't experienced it what it means to be a twin. The joy, the friendship, the shared identity, and the challenges of creating your own. Caring about someone more than yourself from the moment you are born and making that a part of your identity. It's honestly the best relationship training for taking someone else's feelings, wants, and abilities into account consistently in every decision. So you're welcome, Robbie. Mariel, you have been my main bitch since we were baby A and baby B. We were pretty cute, still are. I mean, let's hear it for my hot twin tonight. She's taken. We were and always have been a dream team. And I feel lucky to be on your team every day, cheering you on in everything you do. My sister never really takes life too seriously. Her personal slogan is notably, just go with it. She likes to keep things light. Growing up, Mariel encouraged me to sit with her and pick up the house phone to listen in on my mom's phone conversations. She would take the video camera and do silly little interviews of whoever was around and bop around our shared bedroom, telling baby Lauren to dance for the camera. She would occasionally whip out her coffee grinder breakdance move to the utter shock of all who were present. We were the perfect ping pong duo at the Camp Starlight Apache Relay. And when she sat behind me in 10th grade English class, it was alphabetical, we giggled together as she kicked my chair the entire year. These are just a few snippets from a lifetime of silliness and fun together. In adulthood, all of this silliness has culminated in Mariel's vivacious love for April Fools, as previously mentioned, where Amy, Robbie's mom, was the latest target. A true, warm welcome to the family. Growing up with Mariel, having a built-in best friend, someone who makes me laugh when I'm being too serious, and someone to cry with who knows everything about me, has been the biggest blessing of my life. Enter Robbie. It is wild to think that Robbie is in my family now. Robbie, who used to sit on the couch of my house in college shoveling in cheesesteaks. Robbie, the go-to pen resume helper and the lead singer of the Apes band at my sorority philanthropy event. And of course, Robbie, the guy who I lugged a giant bathrobe home for from the Snuffleupagus tent at the Leuven Christmas market in Belgium because he felt really strongly about how soft that specific robe was. And that was all pre-Mariel. The summer after our junior year of college, Mariel and I were living at our grandparents' apartment in the city and working at our summer internships. Mine was pretty demanding, and when I was getting consistent texts to join Robbie out on weeknights, he was always corralling a group, I was compelled to hand him off to my sister, who was also constantly going out and having fun. I gave Robbie her number and told him to text her, and the rest is history. Their love early on was a whirlwind, and they fell for each other so fast. I think it was their second date when Robbie famously texted Mariel to keep her Monday through Wednesday free, and they proceeded to have 3 dates in a row. When Robbie wants something, he goes hard after it, and Mariel was down. Shortly after that summer, Robbie flew to Michigan and asked Mariel to be his girlfriend, knowing that they would have nearly a year of long distance ahead of them. He was clearly in it for the long haul. Robbie,
As much as I thought Mariel was perfect before, I truly feel you make her the best version of herself. You have an incredible ability to make her laugh at even the smallest things. You have given her free rein to be her kooky and sometimes sassy self with no reservations. You have brought so much joy into her life and thereby into the lives of my entire family. And for that, I am very grateful. And as much as I could go on about your intelligence, your warmth, and your energy, the only thing that really matters to me is that you have made and continue to make my sister the happiest I have ever seen her. When I was writing this speech, I couldn't help but think about the rom-com Love Actually. For those who haven't seen it, it depicts the many types of love in life, between romantic partners, between siblings, between parents and children, etc. And while our love, Mariel, is a great and beautiful love story, this is the chapter where I happily welcome Robbie into it. I think he and I are a pretty badass team to have your back. And there is no one I trust more than Robbie to love you, to take care of you, to cherish you, and to celebrate life with you. I wish you a life full of health and happiness together. I love you.
I'm Melissa, sister of the groom. Woo! Mariel often says that everyone in the Horowitz family is quite the character. She's not wrong, and if we're being honest, my brother Robbie may be the biggest character of us all. He has a big, hilarious, and let's just say, unique personality. Watching old home videos, you'll often see Robbie pulling down his pants, shaking his butt, singing, "Shake your booty, shake your booty." And when the camera is focused on me or Jake, Robbie jumps on screen to say, "What about me? Video me." As most of you know him well, this should sound just about right. So when Mariel came into the picture, I wasn't sure how much of the unique part of his personality he was letting her see. But over time, it became clear that Mariel was definitely seeing the full Robbie. And she wasn't just putting up with his antics, she was embracing them. Early on in their relationship, we all went down to my grandparents' house in Florida, and of course, Robbie needed to rollerblade while we were down there. While some girls might have judged, Mariel actually bought her own pair of rollerblades so they could skate together. Soon after, Mariel witnessed one of Robbie's other favorite pastimes, flipping food from his shirt into his mouth at nice restaurants, channeling his dream of one day becoming a hibachi chef. And what did Mariel do? She got him a cooking lesson at Benihana so he could refine his skills. A few years later, Mitch and I were sharing a hotel room with Robbie and Mariel in Philly. When we woke up one morning, Robbie was in bed and all of a sudden got into that happy baby position where you lay on your back, put up your legs, and are kind of holding your ankles. He yelled, "Tequila!" followed by the longest and loudest fart you have ever heard. Literally longer than the tequila shofar blowing on Rosh Hashanah. While some girls might have thought this was bizarre and disgusting, Mariel was dying laughing. Honestly, it was absolutely hilarious and a moment that really sheds light on who Robbie is. Funny, creative, and a little bit nuts. And Mariel was all in. And if there was any doubt left that Mariel knew, loved, and embraced the full Robbie, that went out the door when for the last 2 years they were forced to work from home in their beautiful but cozy New York City apartment. As Robbie's sister, I can empathize with what that must have been like for Mariel. When we were kids, Robbie and I would be doing homework, and I would get interrupted every 7 minutes by Robbie whistling, singing, or making some sort of strange noise. From what I understand, Mariel experienced much of the same during these last 2 years of working from home. And in addition to whistling and singing, Robbie has now learned to play the guitar, the ukulele, and the keyboard. Praise you, Mariel. You not only put up with Robbie's shtick, but you love him even more today than ever before. Okay. Growing up, Robbie and I competed on everything, although for the most part, I didn't know we were competing. If we were walking down the stairs, he had to get to the bottom first. When I was learning how to swim, this isn't even an emotional part now. Okay, when I was learning how to swim, he had to learn at the same time so he could beat me in a race. I used to think it was me he wanted to beat, but eventually I realized he wanted to beat everyone. Life is a competition, and Robbie is going to win. But really, Rob, I so admire your drive and the way you live your life. When you set your mind to something, you do it, and you do it at the highest level. You are the poster child for work hard, play hard. You may work all hours of the day, but you also somehow make time for going out with friends, weekend getaways, and late night karaoke sessions. The way you always show up for your family and friends is inspiring. You're constantly thinking about what will make those around you happy, and you put in the effort to make it happen. Your loyalty knows no bounds. And if there is ever an emergency, I want Robbie on my side. Rob, there is never a dull moment with you. You bring constant joy and laughter to those around you. I feel lucky to have a front row seat to it all. Between and during the competitions, we were and still are best friends. I'm so proud of you. Mariel, where do I even begin with you? As my dad said, my mom and I say, you are perfection. Genuinely the most thoughtful person I know. You remember little things like a doctor's appointment and always follow up to see how it went. Okay. Your warmth makes anyone who meets you love you immediately. And you fit perfectly into our family, the sister I've dreamed about my whole life. You are the queen of April Fools, as we've heard tonight, and seeing you prank our entire family is really the best. You make family vacations and just regular nights together so much more fun. You are the greatest gift Robbie could have given us. And together, you are the ultimate definition of couple goals. You two are truly the easiest to celebrate. I wish for you both all the joy and happiness in the world. And if Robbie has anything to do with it, you will have the most joy and happiness of anyone. I love you both with all my heart.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jake, Robbie's best man, Robbie's brother. I'm so happy to celebrate Mariel and Robbie with all of you here tonight. Woo! I mean, it's so amazing for me to spend time with Robbie and Mariel's friends who I already know. I love meeting Mariel and Robbie's friends who I don't know. And whenever I meet people I don't know, they say to me, Jake, you're just like Robbie. Your mannerisms are just like Robbie. You talk the same way Robbie does. And that's never really made sense to me. Except reflecting on it tonight, I realized that maybe I am the same as Robbie because I've really just always done what he does. He's paved the path for me. I followed in his footsteps every way of my life. Started when we were young. In 8th grade, Robbie joins advanced math. So Jake has to join advanced math. Robbie gets to high school and writes for the high school magazine. So Jake has to write for the high school magazine. Robbie becomes a senior and he's terrible at lacrosse. So Jake has to be just terrible at lacrosse to match him. Robbie graduates high school and he hands me a business. He hands me a business called Turning Point Tutoring. It was a high school tutoring business. And who does that? Who does that for their brother? Just hands them a business. It was so nice of him. And we still get cuts from that business today. Turning Point Tutoring, tpointtutoring.com. Please tell all your friends about it. Then Robbie went to Penn. I go to Penn. Robbie joins the fraternity Abe's. Where are you guys at? Woo! I join the same fraternity. Robbie studies and goes into finance. I study and go into finance. He literally set me up every single part of my life. A lot of people are going to sit here and unfairly think Jake's life is so simple. Jake's life is so easy. But that's not fair at all, honestly. This was not easy. This took a lot of hard work. A lot of Robbie's hard work, but it took a lot of hard work. He even wrote this speech. All I had to do was come up here and deliver it. I just did cut this weird 10-minute section in the middle where it's just compliments about Robbie over and over and over again. Whatever. And a couple months ago at Robbie's bachelor party, he joked, like kind of a joke, to all of his friends and to me, I worry so that Jake doesn't have to. What a sweet brother. And it's true, Rob. He's really set me up every portion of my life. And then, look at the path he's paving now. He meets a beautiful, beautiful woman, Mariel, and is just showing us what a perfect couple can look like. Mariel completes Robbie. Robbie's friends joke when Mariel's out of town, even for a night, that Robbie's like a deer in headlights. He's completely lost. One night without her, and he doesn't even know who he is. Mariel, you are his other half. You completely complete him. And everyone came up here and they give amazing speeches about you, how pretty you are, how smart you are, how sweet you are. I want to just double down on how fun you are. I have so many fun memories with Robbie and Mariel. About a year ago, we went to a house with the Reeses and celebrated their engagement. And David played this great montage that I hope some of you have seen. It's great. And it showed all these videos of Robbie and Mariel dancing, singing, on vacations, just having an unbelievable time. And everyone came away from that video and just said, wow, those two have a lot of fun. So it's already been a super fun night tonight, but let's continue to have an amazing, amazing night. Mariel, I love you. I'm so glad that you're becoming my sister. Robbie, you are my best friend in the world.
When I'm lost in the rain, in your eyes I know I'll find the light to light my way. When I'm scared, losing ground, when my world is going crazy, you can turn it all around. And when I'm down, you're there pushing me to the top. You're always there giving me all I've got. For a shield from the storm, for a friend, for a love to keep me safe and warm. I turn to you for the strength to be strong, for the will to carry on, for everything you do, for everything that's true. I turn to you. And Robbie, I see you're here with your mother. When I lose the will to win, I just reach for you and I can reach the sky again. I can do anything, 'cause your love is so amazing, 'cause your love inspires me, yeah. And when I need a friend, you're always on my side, giving me faith to get me through the night. For a shield, for a storm, for a friend, for a love to keep me safe and warm. I turn to you for the strength to be strong, for a will to carry on, for everything you do, for everything you do. I turn to you. And now we're going to invite everyone to the dance floor. You're all invited.
Well, I guess way my ears and me. I've got a sweeter song, Calvin, hey, than the birds in the trees. She will be there, she'll be there, I'll be there, she'll be there, she'll be there. One, two, let's go! Let's go! Party people! Let's go, let's go! Yeah, yeah. Let's go, let's go! Yeah.
As we standing side by side, as your shadow crosses mine, what it takes to come alive.
Yeah.
See the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny.
Come on.
See the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. But I gotta let go of the
Let's go!
Somebody tonight, hey, give me everything tonight, hey, give me everything tonight, hey,
Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Sexy ladies, all around me feeling hot, hot, hot. Keep up the spirit, see your body feeling hot, hot, hot. Watch this, what to do on a night like this? Put your hands in the air, 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 put your hands in the air.